Back Garden Witch, back at it again. Hello guys! So I've finally been able to get hold of some compost. My husband's very nicely bought me some in Asda, or in England, or in America at Walmart. But it was 3 bags for £15 I believe. And it is the Westland compost. So it's slightly better than the cheap stuff, but you know, this will do for us. Today we're going to be sorting out these potatoes. As you can see, they've grown amazingly. Look at that. I mean, look at that. I'm going to have to roll the sack up at least once. Plan is, we've got 4 plants. So, I have been looking everywhere to get advice as to whether to nick the leaves off lower before putting the soil on. And it's mixed reviews. Some people say yes, some people say no. And I thought, well, I've got 4 sacks. So we're going to do 2 with nipped buds lower than the soil line. And we're going to do 2 without nipped buds below the soil line. And we're just going to see what kind of difference that makes. So with this one, you can't see it very well, but I have nipped off the majority of the leaves below the leaf line. Obviously I've left some because they're really quite long stalks and they will become main stalks once it's in the soil. So the next job for me to do is to very carefully start bringing the soil up and unroll the bag until it's about the right height, and we want the leaves to be sticking out, you know, plenty of sunlight on them. So we're back in a minute when I fill this. So this is the one with the cropped stalks. This is how big it is now. It's twice the size. Now it's not compacted down, but it's pushed down, you know. And as you can see from the top, that's the leaves. It's all the leaves. And we want this to grow up, and we want it to fill the bag. And once the bag's full, we stop clipping it and we just allow it to bush. One other thing. These sacks that I've used, they retain water. So as I'm going along, I'm making rows of holes. And I'm using nail scissors that I will not show on camera, but the little nail scissors, plain stainless steel, stab them in. Stab, 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 stab. I use them because it's a short blade. It's not going to damage any potatoes that are in there. It's just enough to make an opening. And I do it with them closed, so there's no sharp bit. And just stab, stab, stab. Do rows. And make sure there's plenty for it to see, because you don't want them to rot. Yeah? We want to eat these if we can. So that's the plant with the stems snipped, which I use my nails for. Nothing else. And now I'm going to do the other 2.